Welcome, my name's Courtney. This is Flow Level 1. And today in practice, it's not as hot today as it has been, but it's been on the warmer side. So similar to Tuesday's practice, we'll work on kind of cooling the system down a bit. So that being said, we'll start off lying down on our backs. Those of you practicing at home, you'll want to have a strap or some kind of bilt, something like that, couple blocks if you feel you need them, and then a blanket or a beach towel. Have your strap close by as you lie down. And initially here, just bend your knees, pull both of your legs into your chest. We'll take a moment to release the low back. So as you draw the thighs into the chest, gently rock side to side. And just start to connect in with how your body feels today. And then gradually turn that rocking into some circles. You can have the knees close together or the knees apart for this. We'll circle both directions. And then gradually circle back to center. Set your feet down onto the floor. So we'll have the knees bent here. Step your feet a little wider than your hips. Let your knees drop in together, touching. Place your hands onto your abdomen. Relax your shoulders. Close your eyes. And we'll take a couple moments here just to develop deep abdominal breathing. So as you're inhaling, feel the wall of your abdomen rise and expand. As you exhale, feel the abdomen release back toward your spine. And as you're breathing in this way, make sure you're not forcing the breath, not being aggressive in any way. Just smooth, steady breaths. Feeling the abdomen rise and fall. Once you feel that you've developed the breath into the abdomen, we'll allow the breath now to move into really all three parts of the torso. So inhaling belly, chest, and collarbones, but really emphasizing the movement of the abdomen. So taking a more so complete breath. And staying with that complete breath. Walk your feet in so they're about hips width. Draw your right knee into your chest, holding shin bone or back of thigh. Now, option to straighten out your left leg, or you can keep the knee bent. Take about 3 more breaths. Each exhale, draw your right thigh a little closer toward your abdomen. Now with your next out breath, use your right hand to guide the knee over to the right side several inches so that you get to stretch into the inner thigh and the groin area. Keep breathing into those 3 parts. And with your next inhale, take your knee to center. Now we'll go the opposite direction just for a couple breaths. Knee toward the left shoulder a few inches. We breathe into the stretch. And return your knee to center. Set that right foot down and change sides. Left knee hugs in. Option to straighten right leg long on the mat. Every time you breathe out, left thigh draws closer to left side of abdomen. Compressing the descending colon. Now we open up the leg, let the knee fall toward the left shoulder. And create opening in the inner thigh. Next breath, take your knee through center, over to the right side a few inches. Breathe into the outer hip. And take your knee back into center, set the left foot down. So come back into that right leg, this time using the strap. So take your strap, loop it around the ball of your right foot. Extend your right foot toward the sky. And ideally we hold the straps with one in each hand, one side in each hand. Slide your hands down enough so that your shoulder blades can just be heavy into the floor. You're not creating any kind of rounding in your upper back here. Now you can choose to keep your left knee bent, or you can choose to straighten out the leg. Keep kicking into the right heel, and if your left leg is straight, also kick through the left heel. Breathe. And moving into the inner thigh, hold the straps in your right hand. Let the leg fall over to the right side. Press your left hip down into the floor. Now as you take the leg out to the right, reach your left arm over your head. Extend through the left fingertips and try to lengthen out left side body. So one of the ways heat is released from the body is out through the sides. So creating a little extra space there. Take another breath. And bring your leg back to center, lower your left hand down, and in fact take hold of your strap in your left hand. Right hand thumb into the crease of the right hip. Push the hip forward as you take the leg just a few inches to the left side and breathe. Draw your leg to center. Rebend the knee and just set the right foot down to the floor. Change sides, left knee in, loop the strap around the ball of the foot. Reach up through the left heel, slide your hands down your straps enough to relax your shoulders, back of head heavy. And then you can choose to straighten that right leg as long as it feels okay in your low back. Sometimes it can create some tension there. Just breathing into the back of the left leg, releasing the hamstrings, the calf muscle. Now we move into the inseam of the leg. Hold the straps in your left hand. Let your leg fall over to the side. Press your right hip down into the floor. Sweep your right arm over your head and work on lengthening out through the right side as well as opening the left inner thigh. So creating space in those two areas of the body. One more breath. Lower the hand to the straps, bring your leg back to center. So the right hand grasps the straps now. Left hand thumb gently pushes that left hip forward. Draw your leg just a few inches to the right side. We call this the torture stretch. Many of us are very tight in this area of the body. So let's draw that leg back to center, bend into the knee. You can set your strap off to the side now. Bend both of your knees and just set the soles of your feet onto the floor, hands alongside hips. Dynamic bridge, starting to move with breath. Inhale, lift your hips, reach your arms over your head. Exhale, lower hips and hands back down to the floor. Again, inhale, lift into the back bend. Exhale, slowly lower. Now we'll do this about 3 or 4 more times. And if possible, really try to lengthen your exhalation. Inhale into those 3 sections, feeling the abdomen, the chest, and the collarbones rise. Exhale, slowing it down. Let's move through that one more time, please. And this time as you lower out, pause, bring the soles of your feet together, drop your knees wide apart. Rest your hands back on your abdomen and just take 3 breaths here, feeling all 3 of those sections move, especially the abdomen. And after this cycle, knees together, roll over to one side. We'll press up and come to cross-legged seated position here. So you can sit up on a blanket, a towel, whatever you have handy. You can adjust your hair if that has gotten all messed up from lying down. And so we'll come to sit here again, cross-legged. Just rest your hands alongside your hips. Turn your palms out. Roll your shoulders back and down and try to find a really tall spine. Very nice. Now as you inhale next, reach your arms out and up over your head. Turn your palms out. Exhale, simply sweep the hands back and down. And again, like that. Inhale, reach out and up. Exhale, out and down. Adding a side stretch here. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, lower your right hand, lean over to the right side. Inhale, come back to center, both arms raise. Exhale, lean left side. Inhale to center. Now continue that movement 2 more full rounds at the pace of your breath. And as you're moving on your own, again, try to slow down the exhalation. And we go once more to the left side. And then come to center. Exhale, bring your hands together at your heart. And just pause here. Take a breath. Now we'll inhale, interlace the fingers. And as you exhale, push your hands forward. Let your upper back round. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, float your hands out and down. Inhale, sweep arms out and up. Exhale, hands together at heart center. Inhale, interlace fingers. And exhale, press your hands forward. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, float the arms out and down. One more and we add on. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands into Anjali Mudra. Inhale, interlace. Exhale, push forward. Now breathe in, reach your arms up and hold here. Draw the upper arms back as much as possible. Press your shoulder blades into your chest. Very nice. Now take a little lean to your right side and hold. Try to push your left hip down into the floor. Roll your left shoulder back so that you stay open through the chest. Beautiful. Next breath in, come back up. Exhale, we lean to the left side, push the right hip down, roll the right shoulder back, and feel that spaciousness along the side. Next breath in, come back to center. Exhale, float your hands out and down, roll your shoulders a few times, and then transition onto your hands and your knees. Taking tabletop, hands under the shoulders, wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. We start with just a few rounds of cat-cow. So as you're breathing in, lift your chest, look forward. As you're breathing out, round your spine, gaze back toward your thighs. And just do that a few more times on your own. Waking up the muscles along the spine and allowing the spine to mobilize. Now we inhale one more time. And on your exhale breath, lower back and down into child's pose. Take your hands, reach them as far forward as they can go. Let your forehead be heavy into the floor. And it might feel nice to gently shift your hips side to side here. Create a little extra space in the hips and the low back. And on your next breath in, come back up to hands and knees. Curl your toes, exhale, down dog. We hold here about 5 breaths. Create any movement that helps you to find space in your body. So some of us tend to be tight in the legs, the hips. Some of us it's the neck and shoulders. Just explore where you feel tight and explore some movement to help create space. And after this round of breath, inhale, set your knees down to the floor. Let's stand upon them and reach the arms overhead. Exhale, sweep right arm back, left arm forward for a twist. Inhale, unwind back to center. Exhale, twist the opposite direction. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, lower down to child's pose. So move through that with the breath. Inhale, hands and knees. Exhale, down dog. Inhale to kneeling, arms reach up. Exhale, twist to your right side. Inhale, pass through center. Exhale, left side. Inhale, reach back up. And exhale, lower down. So now we're adding on. Inhale, hands and knees. Exhale, down dog. This in-breath, shift forward, plank pose. Knees up or down, exhale, lower to your belly. As you inhale, lift to low cobra, tops of feet push into the floor. Exhale, press up and back, return to down dog. Inhale, breath, stand upon your knees, reach your arms overhead. Twist to right side on the out breath. Inhale, center. Exhale, left side. Inhale, reach. And exhale, child's pose. One more time, adding on again. Inhale, hands and knees. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, lower to your belly. Now this time, staying on the belly. Inhale, lift cobra. Exhale, lower down. We repeat that movement. Inhale, lift your chest, hug your elbows to your sides. Exhale, lower. Now inhale, lift your chest and your right leg. Exhale, release. Inhale, chest and left leg. Exhale, release. Keep both feet down. Inhale, just the chest. And hold here. Take 3 deep breaths. Toenails reach back. Sternum bone reaches forward. With your next breath out, curl your toes, push up to knees, and press back into down dog. And let's take an extra breath or 3 here in down dog. Just adjust your body as needed. And next inhale, set your knees down, reach your arms up. Exhale, twist right side. Inhale, pass through center. Exhale, left side. Inhale, reach. And exhale, child's pose. Linger here, an extra breath. And when you feel ready, find your way back into down dog. Walk your hands back to your feet. Keep your feet about hips width. Slide your hands to your shin bones. Come up halfway and just pause here. Take a little bend in your knees. Lift the wall of your abdomen up. Reach the top of your head and chest forward. And if you want to add on a little bit, strengthening the spinal muscles, take the arms out to either side, kind of like goalpost arms. Take another breath. And bend your knees enough for your abdomen to touch the tops of your thighs. Lower your hands down and simply fold over your legs. Gently nod your head yes. Gently shake your head no. Next breath in, push down through your feet, rise all the way to stand. And exhale, lower your hands. Good, so we'll step forward to the front of the mat. You guys getting hot?
Yes.
Yes, okay, me too. If I'm hot, then it usually is hot, because I tend to be cold. All right, so if you need your blocks, have your blocks outside of your feet. And just take a moment to find your Tadasana mountain pose. Feel your feet connected to the earth. Feel the crown of your head reaching up toward the sky. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, fully empty your lungs. Next in-breath, circle your arms out and up. Now on your exhale, lower your right hand by your hip, lean to the right side. So we stretch the left. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, same thing on the other side. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, soften your knees, fold forward and down. Breathe in, lift halfway. Breathe out, take your right foot back, lower your knee to the floor. Inhale, breath, reach your arms up. Now as you exhale, lower your left hand by your left hip, lean to the left side. Good. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, hands down, step that right foot forward. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. We side bend to the right on the exhale. Inhale to center. Left side on the out breath. Inhale, reach. And exhale, fold. Moving into that left leg now. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, step left foot back, lower the knee. Inhale, arms up. Now the exhale, we lower the right hand by the hip, lean to the right side. Inhale, take the right arm up. Exhale, both hands down, step forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, side bend to the right. Exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, both arms. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift, same movement. Exhale, right foot goes back, lower the knee. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, lower the left hand, lean to the left. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, frame foot, step forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bow. Inhale, rise, strong legs. Exhale, return. Left side, sorry, I messed up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lean to your right. Inhale, pass through center. Exhale, left. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Now we take left foot back on the out breath. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lean to your right side. Inhale, center. Exhale, hands down, step forward. Inhale, lift chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, and now this time, exhale, lower your hands to your heart. Take a deep breath in and out. Feel the body relax as you exhale. And on your next in-breath, circle your arms out and up. This time we hook one thumb in front of the other. So it looks something like this. As you exhale, lean to your right side. Inhale, come center. Exhale, lean left side. Inhale, center. Exhale, fold back over your legs, Uttanasana. Breathe in, half lift. Exhale, step right foot back. This time we're coming to warrior two. Turn the heel down, rise to stand. We'll be facing toward the windows. And just take a moment to make sure that left knee tracks in line with your second toe. So the knee is not dropping inward. From here, next breath in, straighten your left leg, reach both arms up. Exhale, re-bend your knee to sink in. So simple movement with the breath. 3 more of those, please. Moving at your own pace, but trying again to lengthen the exhalation. Last one. As you arrive in this warrior two, just pause there, take a breath. Turn your left palm toward the sky. Wrap your right arm behind your back, and now inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, rest your left forearm to your thigh. Take the right arm, sweep it all the way forward, side angle pose. Inhale, come back into reverse, opening up the left side. Exhale, side angle, lengthen the right side. 2 more of those, please. Again, slow movement, especially during the out breath. The last one. And we inhale, come back to warrior two, straighten the left leg. Turn your toes to face the side of your mat. So the toes will face toward that window. Reach your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. So opening the shoulders here. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. So really engage the upper back muscles. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, begin to lean forward. Now you can always stop halfway. Right about here, this is wonderful. You can go farther, folding through the legs, letting the head be heavy. But wherever you are, 3 more breaths. Each exhale, lift your abdomen toward your spine. Next breath out, lower your hands to your hips. Soften your knees. Inhale, come back up. Pause as you exhale. Relax your shoulders. Now bend into your left knee to turn your knee and toes to face the front of the mat, the front of the room. Straighten the left leg, but don't lock it. So what that means is that we're not pushing the knee back. We're pressing into the ball of the left foot and engaging the top of the thigh and the lower leg, the calf muscle. Placing hands on hips. Rather than shifting the hips really far back, try to keep them relatively stable. Lean over your left leg and just rest your left hand down onto your shin or on a block outside of your foot, coming into triangle pose. Now take that right hand straight up toward the sky. Feel like you have a wall behind your back. Lean against that imaginary wall. Keeping in triangle pose, so we're not changing anything except for that right arm and hand. Lower your right hand just on top of your hip, palm faces up. So the elbow is still straight, palm faces upward. Good. As you inhale, reach the right arm all the way forward. Let the side body bow. Exhale, lower your hand back by your hip, palm still faces up. Inhale again, reach the arm over your head. Exhale, lower the hand down. One more time, dynamic movement. Just notice how this feels in the side body. And now 4th round, let's inhale, take the right arm forward and hold there. Actually let the right rib cage puff up toward the ceiling. See if you can drop that right hand a little bit lower. Lots of space into the side ribs. And take that right hand on top of the hip once again. Inhale, reach through your left arm. Let's come all the way up. Rebend your left knee, cartwheel your hands down, and step forward. As you come forward, simply fold over your legs, adjust your body as needed. But notice if that right side feels any different than the left side. But if it doesn't, we can do that all again, yeah? We don't want to, but. All right, now inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold back over legs. Inhale, come up. Again, we hook the thumbs, one thumb in front of the other. Exhale, lean right side. Inhale, come up center. Exhale, lean left. Inhale, center. Exhale, fold back over legs. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, now we step the left foot back, turn the heel down, and come up into warrior two pose. So the right foot is forward, left foot is back. Again, make sure that right knee tracks in line with your second toe. Beautiful. Next breath in, straighten the right leg, reach the arms up. Very good, goalie. No sassy hip, right? Exhale, re-bend that right knee. And we just repeat that 3 more times, slow and steady, especially the exhale breath out. And on the 4th round, we're holding the pose. And pause here, a breath. And stay in the legs. Turn your right palm up. Left arm wraps behind the back. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, rest your right forearm to your thigh. Take your left arm all the way forward. And again, inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. 2 more of those, please. Last one. And we inhale, come back to warrior two. Straighten the right leg. Turn the right toes to point forward. Rest your hands onto your hips. Take a breath in, lift your chest. Exhale, fold through your legs. This time bringing hands to floor, or you can also bring your hands onto a block. So you can maintain that half lift position, or you can fold deeper through your legs, let your head be heavy. Whatever feels best in your body. Each breath out, navel draws up toward the spine. Now let's add to this a bit for the inner thighs. Take a little bend in your left knee. Shift your hips to the left, just enough to create extra stretch in your right groin. And straighten the left leg and do the same thing on the other side. Bend of the right knee, shift the hips. And straighten your right leg. Place your hands onto your hips. Next breath in, rise all the way to stand and just pause here, exhale. So if you feel like your feet have gotten really wide apart, you can always walk them in a little closer. Let's bend the right knee, turn the knee and the toes to point forward, then re-straighten the leg without locking it. So instead of locking, again, think about engaging the front of that thigh. Place your hands on your hips. And again, normally in triangle, we would shift the hips back. We would have sassy hips. But for today, we actually want to keep the hips relatively stable. Lean forward over that right leg and just release right hand to shin or a block outside of your foot. Take your left hand straight up for a moment. Roll that left shoulder back. Find opening across your chest and your collarbones. Then we'll take that left hand alongside hip, palm faces upward. As you inhale, reach the arm all the way over your head. And exhale, lower the hand back down. Good. Again, inhale, reach the arm up and over. And exhale, lower the hand. So Naz, turn your palm up the opposite way. There you go. One more time with the breath. Good. And now inhale, let's take the left arm overhead and hold there. So you actually allow the left rib cage to puff up. You might even press a little more into that right hand to get that rebounding effect. Breathe deeper into your left side, feeling that spaciousness, that release of heat. Last breath. And then lower your left hand back by your hip. Take your right arm forward. Inhale, come all the way back up. And exhale, rebend your knee, cartwheel your hands down, step forward, and simply fold over your legs. And take a few breaths here, head heavy. You might add some gentle movement. And we're stepping back to down dog from here. So if you'd like to use your blocks, turn them on the medium or low height. Step one foot back and then the other. And just hold this down dog. Take another 5 deep breaths. Press your inner and outer thighs back evenly. Lift your hips up, but at the same time, reach your heels down toward the floor. So we're creating that lengthening through the backs of the legs. Now gently lower your knees to the floor. If you are using blocks, you can set them to the side. Bump your feet to one side, bring your legs out in front of you. Grab that blanket or towel to sit on if you need it. I definitely prefer to sit up on something here. And also if your legs are still feeling tight, you can grab your strap and just have it close by handy. We're taking the legs and just stretching them out to the sides. Now, you don't have to try to bring the legs to your maximum stretch here. They can be maybe about 70% of your maximum range of motion. So don't feel like you have to take them super wide. Do press through the heels, draw the toes back. So we're stretching the legs out to either side. This is Upavishta Konasana legs. Now, if your right leg feels tight, loop the strap around the ball of the foot and just hold on to it with your right hand. If your right leg is not feeling too tight, you can lean forward and rest your hand on your shin or even catch hold of the inner arch of the foot, whatever you want to do. And really, a side note, this leg stretch is not the most important. It's really the side stretch that we're trying to get into. So whatever you need to do for that right leg. Now reach your left arm straight up toward the sky. Roll your left shoulder back. So just like in triangle, feel that opening of the front body. Beautiful. Now inhale, sweep the left arm alongside your ear. And as you exhale, bend your elbow, draw your shoulder back. Good. Inhale again, reach the arm forward. Exhale, bend elbow, lean back to open chest. One more of those with your breath. Then you can choose to stay with your elbow bent. This is a nice position if you are tight in that left shoulder. You can straighten the arm, but just watch for the tendency to collapse the chest forward and down. So instead, keep rolling that left shoulder back, pressing the right chest forward and breathing into the left side. Let's hold another breath. Very good. Reach through your left hand, come up, Just set your hands onto your knees, close your eyes a moment. And again, notice the difference between left side and right side. And we'll move into the other side. If you used a strap, loop it around the ball of your left foot. And if you're not using a strap, you just lean forward, rest your hand on your shin, or catch the inner arch of that foot. Right arm vertical. Roll your right shoulder back first and just hold here, breath. So we want to get really open through the chest. Then next inhale, sweep the right arm alongside your ear. Exhale, bend your elbow, press your shoulder blades into your chest. Inhale, re-extend, straighten the arm, open the side body. Exhale as the elbow bends, try to open the chest. One more time, moving with the breath. And then you can choose to stay elbow bent, or you can straighten the arm, move deeper into the side. But notice again, if you tend to collapse the chest forward, it's a good indication that probably the elbow bent position will serve you a little better today. Couple more breaths, breathe into that right side, creating space and releasing heat. And extend up through the right hand, lift yourself, set your hands on your knees, and again, just pause. So hopefully now the sides will feel a little bit more balanced. And if you were using a strap, set it to the side. Bring your hands just in front of your inner thighs. You can always use a block under your hands here. Take a breath in, scoop your chest forward. Keep the toes pointed toward the ceiling, and as you exhale, possibly lean farther forward and begin to fold. Now, it probably doesn't take much for most of us to feel a stretch. We want to feel the stretch in the legs, possibly the low back, and then hold there and breathe. Not pushing too deep, not pushing past limitations, just being where you are. Connect into the breath and take about 3 more rounds. With your next in-breath, gradually lift up. You can use your hands to assist the knees to bend. They've been in that position for a little while. Take your legs forward, bring your hands behind you, and just rock your legs side to side a few times. Good. And then from here, we'll lower down onto the back. No props necessary. Just come to lie down. And as you are releasing onto your back, bend your knees. We'll cross the right thigh over the left thigh like you're crossing your legs. Reach your arms out to either side. Shift your hips to the right a few inches. And then let your knees fall to the left. So we're coming into a twist. Now, for some of us, this feels like a lot. You're welcome to uncross the legs. You're welcome to also place left hand onto the legs, just kind of assisting the knees to drop closer toward the floor. Let the weight of your head be heavy. And once again here, try to bring some of the breath back into your abdomen. Take a couple more rounds. Next inhalation, unwind out of the twist, uncross your legs, shift your hips back to center, and just pause here. Take a breath. And exploring the second side, left thigh over right. Hips go left, knees fall right side. Option to uncross the legs to lessen the twist. Option to place right hand on the legs to create a little deeper effect. Just feel your body mostly be heavy. Reconnect in with breath. Breathing into the belly. And after this next breath, please unwind, uncross, bring hips back to center, take a breath. And draw your knees into your chest, holding shins or backs of thighs. Bring your knees close together for this, possibly touching. And each time you exhale, try to draw your thighs a little closer to your abdomen. Do that about 5 rounds of breath. So every exhale, a little deeper compression for the belly. A little deeper release for the lower back. And after about 5 rounds of that breath, we'll release Apanasana and make way into Shavasana, final rest. So the legs can extend. You're welcome to add props here. Hands a little bit away from the body. Turn your palms up. Allow your shoulders to roll open. Close your eyes, settle. And allow even your breath to become effortless. And with that effortless breath, each time you exhale, feel your body becoming heavy. Each breath out, we surrender the weight of the body into the earth. A feeling of deep release and letting go. Each effortless exhale. Come back to your breath. And take a deeper breath in and out. And come back to your body. And when ready, create gentle movements. An option to reach arms overhead. And draw your knees into your chest. Roll to your right side. And from there, please join me in a comfortable seat. As we come to sit upright, let's close the eyes once again. Bring hands together at heart. And gently bow your head. Just taking a moment to connect into the bright light that shines within yourself. This light is never dimmed. It's always content, always of love. We bow to that light within ourselves, within each other, and within each and every one. Namaste.